is Jim Coston, Lead Pastor at FBCScottsdale. As believers in Jesus, we have freedom in Christ. We are not enslaved to fear or compulsion. We are not held down by guilt or sin. God has removed that from us, so we have freedom in Christ. The righteousness of Christ liberates us from sin, death. Nothing has a hold over us except for the Son of God, His love and sacrifice and resurrection. But where does our freedom in Christ to live as we want yield to our obligation through Christ to live according to our neighbor's needs? Where does the freedom in Christ stop as our responsibility through Christ begin to love others? The pandemic has changed a lot of my habits, probably yours too. I wash my hands like crazy now. If I go outside and come in, I suddenly have this urge that there's dirt or something on my hands. I got to wash it off. I use hand sanitizer. I keep some in my car, for goodness sakes. I'm aware of other people around me, and am I getting too close to them? Or are they getting too close to me? I wear face masks when I go to stores and retail places, and I can't say I'm crazy about that. It's a little hard to breathe sometimes. The nylon pulls on the ears. You lose a lot of communication with people in terms of nonverbal expression. I can't see people smile. I can't see them frown. They can't see me smile or me frown. So there are a lot of things that I don't like about it. But I don't do all of those things necessarily because I have to. I do them out of concern and care for others, and the face mask is the best example of that. The face mask really doesn't protect me from the breath of others, but it does protect others from my exhalation and sending forth water vapor from my lungs that could potentially have coronavirus or COVID-19. I wear them because Jesus tells me to care about others. I'm not so worried about catching the virus from others, but I don't want anyone to catch it from me. And I wear the mask because Jesus tells me to love others, even when that inconveniences me. I've got freedom. I don't have to wear a mask, but I also have obligation, which says, love my neighbors. There are two passages of scriptures I want to share with you. First, 1 Corinthians 8, verse 9. Be careful, however, that the exercise of your rights does not become a stumbling block to the weak. When Paul is talking to the Corinthians about the exercise of their rights, he's talking about your freedom in Christ. You are not bound to the law. You have freedom to do good works, to love Jesus, to become the child of God that God made you for. But then he tells them that freedom has a checkpoint, and that is, how does it affect others? Yes, you have freedom to eat what you want, to drink what you want, but realize that there are others around you, and that what you do in the freedom of Christ will affect them. And you have an obligation to love them and to not harm them with the freedom that you have in Christ. The second passage, Philippians 2, 1-4. Therefore, if you have any encouragement from being united with Christ, if any comforts from His love, if any common sharing in the Spirit, if any tenderness and compassion, then make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others. Again, Paul is telling the church in Philippi that you have freedom in Christ. You are free, but you also have obligation to love others and to care for them and to put their needs above your own. Can wearing a mask be ministry? I say it is. It's a sign that we love others. And only Jesus Christ could make the face mask a ministry. Thanks for being with us.